Straight away. Hey, man. Really good to meet you again, man. I think a war, and here we are. We're back again. How's Dubai been?
It's been phenomenal. I think just one matter of somebody working with somebody like super interested in what's happening and seeing there's fly all over days. And if you're ready, this industry's gonna go.
Yeah. What do you think about Turning 2049? I know that's why I met you in Singapore. But the networking aspect is just truly insane. Like, can you tell me a little about like the value that you find actually speaking to people face to face?
Yeah, I was actually telling a few people right now that I've been in crypto for 40 years. Think of anybody, which is me, you too, and that's it. You can do that, but you're taking yourself forward. It's like the real value of the people you need. Because it's not what you're going to give me, it's how we can do together, and that's it. That's the value. I'm walking right now talking to I see this machine and automated right now, AI, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, great. I mean, that's something the better is us, right? Because we are feel and we touch and we have value that makes me feel happy. So right now, it's another great network and go back home and get inspired.
And I think one of the great things about this is I highly recommend you subscribe. He is sorry for the shell.
Yeah.
But you talk with trifecta. There is a financial aspect, there's a philosophical aspect, and then there's the human aspect. And I think once you have an understanding of those three aspects, and that's the principle. Basically, everybody is different. Right? It just makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, I asked my community, understanding crypto, to rent or making money. I want money now. I get it. I mean, if you really want to make money, there's a better way to do it than crypto. It's not illegal, right? But beating crypto, between make all this nonsense, new people go same price go up or down.
Yeah.
Here, yesterday, listened from CC, today from Eric Trump. I just really want to get myself to work and just wait on most great ideas. And it's all about trust, collaboration, and saying, okay, how can I actually socialize real solutions, use cases? And right in the middle, money's going to come. So, to tell you the truth, man, it's just once everything's done and completed, go to the parties, start going, relax, become really alive.
Yeah. Let's go to the market. It's how many finals is January? It's been a bunch of
Oh, and we know why. We know exactly what happened. Here the first comes in, everybody is makers. Whales, they're like, okay, this is Trump's year. Like, he won November 5th. I was there watching like 7-hour live. Extra Solana, BNB, everybody bumped. Cherish. Nobody knew or nobody was expecting the harsh and tremendous terror from starting February. So January was super bullish, 109, XRP 3.30, 140. Solana, 300, almost 300. So some money. What happens is that went heavy. Actually, this is the time to buy. Sadly, not the case because here comes tariffs, here comes rates, here comes all that. Plus, we got, it's in the crypto industry, affected investors, right? Wrong, so it punches. We got punished for that. We cash. People took profits. Right now, it's the kind of like consolidation phase, and from January, February, March, April, Q3 2025. I don't mind if it's like speed kind of boring because what's coming, I think, at the end of the year should be super foolish.
Yeah, I think kind of like the question I wanted to ask next, which is like, predictions for the next month, the next 6 months up to the end of the year. So you myself, what?
Well, recently we got a new SEC chair. And here I'm talking for the US, right? But we're in Dubai. So one thing out 72 hours in Dubai is like they make a no to a yes. They try where in Europe or the US with Gary Gensler with under Biden issue and will delay it. So I really like traveling about Toby. But now going back to that big trillion level asset managers, that's what people are looking for. And we just had four delivered financial like the Trumps. Asset managers are just EQ with the extra PTS, right? So a lot more money and institutional interest for crypto. We have less than $3 trillion globally. Bitcoin is at 1.2, it's at 20s. And what I hear is from Bitcoin maxes, don't even worry about it. All is going to catch up to building. Even the stable market right now. We wish that we could kind of play press fast forward. I because it's the process. It's the process that
the goal isn't to get to the destination. The journey to the destination is always more fun than when you get there. Because you need to do something else.
Yeah.
Enjoy the journey, I say, always.
I think what people get is that you see someone on X saying, I bought this today, I sold it in 2 days from now, and I'm a millionaire. It happens. We all know it can happen with Bitcoin or with some other risk asset. You buy your cattle, and then you see your wallet, you see your network. And in the process, all the friendships inspires you to build Bitcoin. Ethereum was like unfolded. They'll go back 10 years ago, right? Now they're the OGs. The reason is because they were in the market much earlier and they saw what I'm seeing right now. But there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people. And this is what's going on right now. I started crypto in 2021 and would have never predicted this. So I'm a nobody in crypto. I'm building that as a content creator. I love it. Partnering with you guys with some great exchanges, but shout out to BTCC because it's been phenomenal. Out of all, the best. And this is just gonna get better, but it's hard to picture, right, how good our life will change.
Yeah. That's amazing, honestly. I always love speaking to you guys. Let's jump into some quick questions then.
Yeah.
Hodl or trade?
I mean, totally easy. I like hard things. I don't get pressed on. If I make a mistake, punish me. I want to learn. I don't like to take life on the easy mode because everybody's doing it. If I would be where I live, but everybody's doing it, I wouldn't be sitting right next to me. So I like to check and say, okay, that nobody does because it's difficult. Okay, let me at least discover it, and here we are. So, great.
As I'm saying, the trade aspect gives you a level of discipline at a very high level. I'll be honest with you, trading will tell you if it's really hard. Exactly.
Immediate learning lesson.
The curve is just incredible, and you know exactly the kind of character you are, the kind of person you are. Very, very good.
Yeah.
So I always say, just because you learn a lot about you learn about another child, who you are, and then making those changes when you need to see them, right? So trading just pricing off. Bitcoin or XRP? XRP. And my lord, you're gonna annoy some Bitcoin maxis, bro.
Oh no, I love it. I mean, we have Bitcoin, we like it. But to be honest with you guys, I mean, millionaires for me. I'm not Michael saying you're buying 15,000 Bitcoin every month, which is okay. Has the money, that's be happy. But I said, when you hear Bitcoin maxis or whoever, that or really shade. If Ripple was a scam company, like there's something behind it. Yeah, right. Yeah, we have David Schwartz, Chris Larson. like things for. If they were actually doing something shady, okay. It's like, no, I think you guys are doing something sketchy here. There's part of more people and they myself about it about rip. So you go all the that's what we do with the channel, but this is gonna be a really revolutionized and I'm not making a mistake going all
Go. Um, another slice. Ethereum, Solana.
Solana. I mean, going to the Ethereum, I have areas where I, pay too much for fees.
Oh yeah.
And go back to 2021, the eighth drop, eighth launch. I mean, so hopefully working on something behind the scenes that nobody knows that things go well. But right now, in the Trump administration, there's a real supply. And I think Solana is 300 or so, passing at 500 because the market is there for that. And I want something I can get benefited without buying the fee here.
Yeah.
Like we went under 50.
People love Solana, and I think a lot of it is also to do with the actual product, right? I mean, the Ethereum product hasn't really been it's staying the change there, but it still doesn't really affect people who want access to quick money when they transfer. On Solana, everything's the same. It's right? You send, you create, build, you make things. The user experience is a lot more fluid, succinct, and better. And I think this is why the scales tip through Solana, and I think it's probably going to stay like that. It's just fixes their shit, trades where they're going to go.
I mean, that's what they have, right? Matting. I mean, makes sense, and they're trying to. It's forgotten, but technology projects are, and more will come.
Meme coins or utility coins?
Well, that's a good.
Yeah.
It really depends because we have now AI, we have RWA, we're having AI agents do this, so AFI, so it really kind of depends what utility and what timing, right? Because there's a lot of money there. And all I'm saying that because I love my memes. Like when we talk about trade for auto, I'm really loving trading with memes because that's where the money is. And it's a little easier to do because it's less about fundamentals and more about hype. It's more about, okay, who is speaking the loudest on X? You take behind the scenes and you analyze things carefully. You know when to buy, you know when to sell, and you make lots of money.
Yeah.
So I think me better.
Do you think maybe coins? Because I remember in 2021 it was really all about utility coins. And then we had a bit. I think the scales have tipped towards meme coins because the utility coins have failed to deliver.
I think it's actually the utility coins are kind of hot right now. I mean, if I ask my calls, and most of them will say utility because lately I've been covering more extra fees. But meme coins are it's the category that nobody expects them. But when things are doing extremely well, everybody jumps in. Right now, just I think about 7 days ago, Fred, Park Point, we had a Funk and a few other 80%. And people are like, so should I buy right now? It comes to show that I just kind of have to find that moment where RWA, that we have this issue with UM, mantra, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Dollars on the back all the way down to 30 cents. Lane and CEO kind of like was literally telling the industry, I'm so sorry for what happened. And that's and so being used for utility is not material, it's not big. No guarantees. It could be cents, it explodes to $5, or it could be $5 and it goes. So be very careful with your allocation. But it's gonna be fine if you do your research.
Next one, crypto regulations or absolute decentralized.
Well, I think that's a good one, I mean, because absolute decentralization well for I would say wallets and custody. I'm not gonna go to an exchange and put all my data there. I want to secure now, have to remember my keys. No. But when it comes to bad people get punished the right way and not just let them go to any other item and don't get punished. So I will favor regulation right now. Both more liberal financial and mostly, OKX now just purchasing. They want it just makes sense, right? The United States is getting better at that. Europe is literally not very. They have high level of regulation. So here they're like, it's bother, right? It's like, so more regulation, I think is going to help the market. It's going to put the bad actors away. So I'll side with that.
Yes,
Yeah.
spot or futures? Futures. Just give me your
Well, I mean, guys, that makes sense because BTCC makes sense for me and for millions. May not make sense for some other people, which is fine, right? Some big investors like you probably could because they have a big chunk in the. They don't want to try something that is not based in the US per se. So it just depends. But kind of going back to the trade, futures is like if you understand Ethereum and Bitcoin really well, you might say, I don't want to do any much. I just want to stay with Ethereum. Well, instead of buying spot, I get 1 to 5% for a nice little pump, double it, 100x, 500x BTCC, and I mean, you can still make your gains. So it's for more advanced traders that lose a lot of money, especially for those which, but the sky is the
access to higher amounts of capital than they naturally wouldn't have dollars in an account. You can take a position, 15, 20K position, which is if you are from a low bank. Understanding is the risk. The risk management aspect you have to get up, but it's such a large position, it's such little capital, there's so much opportunity to build teams. Time, right?
yeah. It's like $10,000 to make $1,000 first, 10%. Makes sense, but what about you? I mean, if you have $100, exactly like this. So it's a lot. Your chance to make some money. That was we have some flash crash from posting something today, and that really spooks the market. You know that if it crashes, it's gonna come up really quick. That's 9 right? So people know that's not really gonna make a lot of money, but it changes.
Yeah. Excellent. Oscar,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Eddie.
Really good. Will you subscribe to Oscar Engelsson too?
Thank you, guys.
And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.
Amazing.
Amazing.